was impressive.
Why are you standing? You look like a weenie.
I'm an avocado, not a weenie. Happy holidays.
Let's get it.
Hey! What is up? I'm an avocado. But welcome back to the Mortal Dilemma podcast. My name, you know, it's Ryan.
My name is Jeff.
I'm Parker.
And I'm Logan.
And
I'm Melina.
oh, that's
girl
right.
voice? Is that a girl voice?
Logan's really good friend Melina is here.
Adam got fired.
Yeah, we're good buddies.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
Melina
man.
on the podcast for the first time ever, and we're on the podcast for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
Hey, don't forget we have Fatima Arnsworth up behind the booth.
Oh yeah, we don't care about him.
Is he the one that got fired the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Who
did.
knows
He's
about the
gone.
lore at this point? Can
one
can
can
our
hear me
lore
now.
fans figure that out for us? Thanks.
Oh, Ryan, you know what? I was listening to like the first few episodes, and you used to do the word of the day like all the time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Word of the day?
Yeah, remember you'd hide a word?
Spallone.
Spallone.
Spell that.
Spalone.
Okay.
Was
Well,
it?
and
I
we'd
don't
send
know,
them.
just
You'd
made it
always
up.
say you'd send people a sticker. Did you ever do that?
No. Dude, you just trying to go back and get canceled?
Yeah.
But Melina did find this battery earlier.
She thought
You're
it was
welcome.
an SD card.
Sounds good. Yeah, Adam lost his SD card and Melina went and helped because she was trying to be nice.
And she picked up a battery and she's
And
like,
she
"Is
said,
this it?"
I think I found it. And it is one of those flat watch batteries.
Good
We were
job,
like,
Melina.
yeah, that's it, Melina. Thank you. You can go sit down now.
This is the last time I help any of you.
That's fine. That's fine. No, who is Melina to you, Logan?
My wife.
Whoa. Who's Melina to you, Parker?
No. A friend.
Oh, she's my sister-in-law. What about you,
That's
Jeff?
crazy.
Friend. Of a friend.
Ooh, yeah.
Man.
Awkward.
Right there.
Yeah. No, this is exciting. Yeah, Logan's back
good.
too. He has been here in a while.
Yeah, I got married and I was gone for
Yeah.
a while.
And for our dedicated listeners, which at this point is just most of the youth group, we're sorry we haven't
Real.
been here in a long time. We did that Marvel draft and then we just lost
Nothing.
it.
Who won that?
Nothing.
Thank you for saying that. We don't know yet, and neither do I. So if you were... Also, Jeff's back.
Hey.
Gotta have Jeff.
Since
Did
the
you guys know
Mandalorian episode,
that-
right?
Yes.
Nice.
No, it
Well,
was
no,
the...
it was the. We picked our 5 favorite movies.
Yeah, that's right.
Melina, what is your
That was a while
favorite
ago.
movie of all
It
time?
was
How to
years.
lose a guy in 10 days.
Classic.
Frick.
Ooh.
It's been longer than 10 days.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
good.
You're good.
But yeah, if you guys haven't listened to the Marvel movie draft, that's the episode before this. Is it episode 70?
Oh, I didn't do the clapper. Oh man.
That's fine.
This is gonna be terrible trying to edit.
I'll clap. Got it? Good.
Technically, it doesn't matter when the clap is as long as you have it.
I know, but I also kept that.
Yeah.
Here, I had the clap. I'll give it to you.
Oh,
Whoa.
your wife's here tonight, man. Take it easy.
Anyway, yeah, last episode was Marvel movie draft where we drafted Marvel movies. It was me, Parker, Dan, and Phil,
Yeah.
and only 2 of us are here. But we have the results because you guys voted. Also, and I'm not going to get it. That plant, we saw that plant that's growing.
Smooth.
But how this works is you guys voted for the draft, and we have the results right now. I haven't seen them. I screenshot them, sent them to Adam, but I did not look at them. Which
Melina and I voted.
kind of impressive.
Melina and I voted.
you guys both voted?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Ooh. Like
good.
recently?
I'm glad.
It was a car ride home from the last time we
Okay,
visited.
because I took the screenshot right before this.
Can we?
Yeah.
Rip.
I think Melina just voted for Parker because the only real superhero she likes is Spider-Man.
I'll take it.
Parker
I'll
wins.
take it.
I had a lot of Spider-Man.
That's true.
Anyway,
Spider-Man was a...
Adam, would you like to announce the winner?
Yeah.
Start with last place.
Can't announce anything, so.
Oh, Melina, can you give Adam the mic? We'll be back.
Well,
You'll be back.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna pop it up for screen. You guys can see it.
No, start last place and go to first.
Well,
No, do the middle 2, then do the last one, then go back to the first.
What?
What if you did half of first and then you started from the beginning and then you just finished it? Oh, it's Batman.
I can't. I have to bring it up, and I can't
Okay.
do it, or you'll see it.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Need your bring up partner? I can help you.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What do you mean by that?
I'm Adam's gym partner.
All right, I gotta start time. Okay.
Facts.
Jeff is drinking liquid death.
Jeff is
All right,
also
so you
wearing
want
a
me to
Billy
go
Graham shirt.
last, all the way up,
Yeah.
like fourth,
Yeah,
Last to
yeah,
first.
first
yeah,
is
yeah.
what you want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
So, fourth place, 9.1%.
How many people voted?
That's a
That is low.
That's a
Oh,
steep.
That's a good
That
question.
is low.
11 responses.
11 people voted.
11 people voted.
So you had
And
like
there's at
stats are
least
huge.
how many in here?
yeah.
2, 3.
I didn't vote. 'cause
I,
it would've
did,
been
I
skewed.
Not
also
voted,
I
yeah.
also did not.
Wait,
vote.
are you sure it's not
Okay.
1100?
It says 11 responses.
Oh darn.
That's
Okay.
what it does when it gets over a million. It goes back to 1. So I think it was 1,011,011.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway,
Granted, we did not promote this very well. So,
So one
True.
person
It's all
voted for this person.
so yeah, who?
all right.
It's probably me.
Oh, wait a minute. I looked at this further. We have a tie. So I guess
Oh,
there's only
snap.
3 places.
Whoa.
9.1% is Dan and Phil.
Oh, they both got last.
They both got
Interesting.
9.1%.
They both
Oh,
voted
They
for
tied for
themselves.
third
Go
Both
for you,
voted
boys.
or
Dude.
fourth, or whatever you want to call
Can
it.
you
I don't
read their
know.
lists real quick?
That's
Oh,
wild.
It's okay. Keep
That
going.
might be hard to find.
If it's hard to
I
find,
have
keep going.
to. If I get it,
He'll
I just
throw it
know,
up.
I just know
I'll
Phil
bring it
had
up.
Howard the Duck on his.
I will
Yeah,
show
that's why I
it.
lost.
I will bring it up
I don't know what
right
he's
now
thinking.
on screen. So it will be up on the screen.
Okay.
What a
your
stupid
list, so
suggestion, Logan.
That's their list. So,
I can't-
um,
That's all right.
so next,
Oh snap.
Is this second
36
place?
Yeah, 36.4%.
Jeez.
That's like 20 votes.
11. Parker.
Oh man!
Oh.
In your face, Eric Leeson.
I think Ryan really pushed hard and
God.
paid the youth kids.
yeah, I paid
Dude,
people off.
I'm gonna bring up
He had
just some.
four-
I also just
insufferable
had the best
topics.
list, dude.
45.5%.
That's almost
That's
half.
crazy.
That's actually a
So-
little over half.
That is wild. I am very surprised that Dan and Phil tied. Like that's
Yeah, trash list. I don't remember any of them, but I just know that it was trash.
Just trash.
I'll-
Just trash people. Honestly, you know.
I'll
Yeah,
try
just
to.
trash
I'll see if
people.
I can bring up the list.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring up some just absolutely just insufferable topics for youth. They're gonna suffer.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Maybe we'll be
go.
talking about betrayal.
I'm gonna have an 8-week
And
sermon
how
on
to
Song
make
of
good
Solomon.
choices. He's going to do how to make good choices and, the effects of making poor choices in your
That's right.
life.
yeah, that's good.
That was my last straw, honestly. I'm just
That was
over the
my
rails.
13th reason.
I'll be praying for you, Parker.
Thanks, man.
a little too dark there. Logan, what's this?
Oh yeah, that's my 3D printed Iron Man helmet.
Nerd. Anyway, next.
cool.
I'm kidding.
Oh, this is so cool.
That is cool. Press the button. For those of you who
Oh.
can't see, it just formed into the full Iron Man suit. Whoa. That's cool.
Yeah, I made it out of a bunch of old phone chargers
That's cool. Why are you not wearing it right now?
because I can't wear my headphones at the same time.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah.
Something to work on.
Oh, there's the lists. So let's read. We'll just do
Where- oh, I
me
was
and
about to say,
Parker's
where
to
is-
save time.
All right. So Ryan
Dude.
had Into the Spider-Verse, Infinity War,
Sorry.
Game of Thrones 3,
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Men in Black, and then Spoderman, and then the worst one was Thor. Parker had Black Panther, Spoderman 2. Oh no, Melina voted for you, Parker, because it had Logan in it. Spider-Man No Way Home, Logan, Across Spider-Verse, and then the worst is Ant-Man 3.
You know,
Yeah, it makes sense why I won. It's way too good.
Infinity War.
Dan
Did you
had
really?
I think so.
Dan easily had the worst movie.
That's true.
Eternals was just
That's true.
not even
I don't
close.
know.
I will say though,
Yeah.
if I did
That's
vote,
pretty
I
bad.
probably would have voted for Dan just because I'm a big Werewolf by Night and Blade fan.
Yeah.
But-
Freaking weirdo.
Philip really went for the gold
He
with
did-
the 86 Howard the Duck.
He decided to stay true to himself. You know?
Yeah.
That was his motive.
That
See, this
really
is a lesson
does
for us
scream
all. When you
Philip.
stay true to yourself, you just lose. You always have to please the people around you.
Yeah. We'll go into biblical integration later on that.
Yeah, Melina's got us covered for the biblical integration. But anyway, that's the draft. I won, which is. Are we surprised?
I'm
kidding.
about to destroy
But,
you in the draft today.
So Eric Leeson was initially supposed to be on this podcast, and he was unable to join us,
God
which is why
rest
we have
his soul.
Jeff. But we're so glad to have Jeff.
Thank you.
Also, Jeff did not know he was doing this podcast until 3 minutes before the podcast,
That's
basically.
correct. That's correct.
You want to leak your
He
address?
was just in the room when
Yes.
Leeson broke the news to us that he couldn't be on the podcast, and we were like, "Hey Jeff, what are you doing?" But Eric did gift us with this:
Wow,
a 4K copy of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is that a metal
Christmas
tin
movie.
case?
Oh, is it?
dude, it's
No.
cool.
Oh no, sorry.
No. But if you know, you know. Me and Eric have argued about this movie for years because he thinks that it is in the Die Hard category of movies, which it's not.
It's not.
Thank you, Jeff. This is why we have Jeff on. Also, Jeff's grandpa is Billy. Billy, what's his name? Graham.
You should have just stopped there. Also, Jeff's grandpa is Billy.
Also, I'm an avocado, and this is my seed. See it? Thanks.
Oh, no.
Waste of seed.
Dude,
We gotta censor this now.
listen. Last
get
year
a
for
big old
Track or
blur?
Treat, last year for Track or Treat, I got
Ryan showed his seed on the Moral Dilemma podcast.
last year for Track or Treat, which is what our church does
Oh.
for the little kids. I was also dressed up as an avocado, and I didn't try really hard on the costume,
classic.
but I was kind of hoping I'd get some compliments. And the one compliment I got wasn't really a compliment. It was some guy I didn't know who walked up to me and said, "What are you, a seed?" Because I have a seed.
Dude, your seed is leaking on the table right
All
there.
right, you know what? Let's change the phrasing on that.
Sorry.
But yeah, what have we been up to since the last time we've been together? I know what Logan did.
I got married.
Logan got married
And
to
went to
who?
Hawaii.
Awesome.
Timalina.
Whoa.
I helped.
And on their
Adam
honeymoon, they
helped.
burned down
And
an
Jeff.
island.
Jeff helped too.
Jeff
I
helps too.
videoed it.
I also
Right.
helped.
Captured.
Actually, everybody in here helped a little bit.
Everybody
A
was
little bit,
involved.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody was cookie fighting.
yeah. We had a
Dude.
pretty good
The
bachelor
podcast
party.
should have sponsored the wedding.
We
now that I'm
did.
thinking about
We
it.
did. We actually paid for most of
Hey,
it.
I tried to
Incredible.
have it on site, but someone bailed out.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I bailed out.
jeez.
Yeah.
We actually ended up making spaghetti.
Yeah,
Drinking out of
That's true.
sippy cups.
yes.
True.
That's facts.
yeah. At the
Lips
day
still
before the
hurt.
wedding, we had an Airbnb. We pulled up tired because we had just been at the rehearsal and then played basketball. And me and Parker whipped up the boys some spaghetti using the Airbnb stuff.
After all that food, the Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, oh, it's a
Dude,
good
we
way to
were-
end the
we were
night. with some
dedicated, you
spaghetti.
know?
I was really full.
It was
too,
good.
man.
That's
it
your
was very
fault.
good.
You just missed out on the spaghetti. It was really
I
good.
did.
I didn't have any of it, but I heard it was really good. But yeah, it was a good time.
Next time I'll come over for spaghetti.
That's right.
It's good.
Sketty.
You're always welcome for sketty.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Man, there's so much we could talk about. We also could talk about the bachelor party.
Yeah.
How about we almost lost Philip?
Oh my
Oh
god.
man. Rip Phil.
Here, I'm going to speed run the story.
Yeah, go for it.
So for Logan's bachelor party, we went to a cabin in Hocking Hills. Have you heard the story, Melina?
I have. Yes.
Okay. So we were all in this cabin in Hocking Hills. Really nice cabin, in my opinion. I was the one that picked it out.
It was a deer farm, and it was great.
Yeah, it was a cool cabin. Hot tub was kind of sketchy. We didn't end up using it.
Good idea.
But one of the activities we did was we went paintballing, and it was probably almost 100 degrees out.
It was warm.
And we played paintball for like 2 hours straight, no breaks, probably no water.
Nope.
At
Definitely not
one of
full.
the scariest paintball places of all time. Melina's taking her B-reel, I think.
Real.
All right, you can get out now. Okay. At one of the scariest paintball places of all time, which at this paintball place, we pull up really eager to play some paintball. And the group before us had just finished, and they had just taken all of their sweaty gear off, just dripping with sweat, like face masks and stuff, and put it in this tote. And then we were just standing there all excited to play. And we were like, I can't wait to get our gear and get ready to play paintball. And then this guy comes out and is like, all right, guys, pick out your gear. And he points to the same bucket that people just put their sweaty
I
stuff in.
watched the
Gross.
sweaty, greasy dude that had my stuff on take it off.
There
and
were
then-
some
Ugh.
sweaty dudes.
and the sweat from their mask was dripping on our face. Like
Yeah.
it was dripping off our faces.
It was gross.
Yeah.
It was
Um,
vile.
Also, we'll have to put a picture of it, but the vehicle that took us up the hill to
The
the paintball
hillbilly.
place, we were standing at the bottom. We had just checked in, and we signed some papers, and they were like, all right, your ride's going to be down to get you soon. And she's going to be like, you're going to be riding on the hillbilly. And I was like, huh, kind of on brand for this area, but you know,
Right.
it's probably just a cool looking truck. And so we're standing down there at the bottom of the hill, and we hear some commotion on the radio. And she, like, the lady takes the call or whatever and deals with it. And she's like, it'll be a little bit. The hillbilly caught on fire, but I still think they can get it down to you. And so we're just sitting there, and we hear this screech up in the woods that sounded like a monster. And down the hill came what I would describe as a plank of wood with wheels comes
then,
down the
and
hill.
then 8 race car seats.
Yeah, 8 race car seats on the back. And that's what took us up the hill. And some probably 13-year-old kid was driving it.
It didn't have any brakes.
It had no brakes. They had to stop it to park to get us on it by getting it into a hole on the road so that
Yeah.
the wheel would start.
There was
Stop.
holes in the ground that the wheels kind of like kerflunk in, and then it just sat there.
Yeah. But anyway, we rode it up there, played paintball, had a good time despite the circumstances. But on the way back, Philip Salmons,
Shout out, Phil.
small hands, big heart, was is the hillbilly on there? Are we looking? Oh gosh, it's me. You guys can't see that. Anyway,
A lot of random pictures.
on the way home from the Airbnb, Philip, who was an absolute demon at paintball, smoked all of us.
Yeah, Philip was fast.
Philip was
Had
fast.
them quick baby hands.
And he was in the car with me and Jordan, my other brother, and then Will Heff was driving. And on the way back, he was like, "Guys, I'm just feeling kind of car sick." And we were like, "You're fine, whatever. Get over it.
Little ball.
We just have like a 15-minute drive." And then he starts he gets pale and starts shaking. He's like, "Guys, I'm really feeling car sick." And I'm like, "You look really bad. Are you all right, dude?" And then he demands us to pull over. We pull over, and he throws up
he
a lot.
ralphed.
It's the worst.
And the scary part about the throw up thing wasn't the fact that he's throwing up. I was a little nervous for him, but what was scary is that Will pulled into the parking lot of a really scary house with a big German Shepherd, and I was like, "Philip, don't go out there. There's a big dog out there." And Philip just absolutely lets it rip. Gets back in the car. We drive a few more minutes down the road. Philip throws up again, but this time his hands cramped up, which really scared me. And so I was like, "Well, maybe we should take
He
him to
looked
the
like
ER."
he was like leaned over, but he looked like a Lego man.
Yeah, he looked like a lobster. His hands were like this. And he's like, "Guys, I can't open my hands."
And Jordan
And-
tried to take the Gatorade bottle out of his hands, but he had clamped his one hand shut on the Gatorade bottle and couldn't let go of it because he was cramping up.
Yeah, it was really scary.
Yeah, it was really weird.
So he was thrown up, and we came to the assumption that
How
he was
many times
probably,
did he throw up?
I think a total of 3.
That's
Um,
feral.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But we came to the assumption that he was probably having a heat stroke or some kind of heat exhaustion. And so while he was throwing up, Will Heft, who had service somehow, decided to Google the cure to heat stroke. And what Google came up to him, the first thing he read, so I'll paint the picture. Philip's thrown up really hard by the car, random person's house. Philip's reading his phone, looking at the cures for heat stroke, and he goes, "I think we should take his socks off." And I was like, "Dude, what? We're not taking Phil's socks
Philip's
off."
like dying, and
Philip's throwing up, and Will wants to take his socks off. But end of the story is
Sus.
he survived, and he was a trooper.
But pretty much what happened was we played paintball and Philip didn't drink. Okay, well that morning we went hiking
Yeah,
and
did
then
a
we
lot.
played paintball. Philip didn't drink any water and he's a smaller guy, so he got dehydrated. And then he started throwing up, dehydrated, and then he cramped up because he had no water.
Yeah.
And he was just like one big cramp.
Yeah, it was a pretty serious situation, but we did what we had to do. The party went on,
He survived.
and Philip's still at the cabin. We weren't able to get him home, so he's not here with us.
Without socks.
Yeah, no socks. We did get socks out. Peel it off those puppies.
We took this.
Saved his life.
Oh man, just imagine throwing up and someone just walks over and just calmly takes your socks
Take
off.
off your socks,
Hey
man.
dude, I think you need to take your socks off.
Will's also not helping at all. He's just kind of watching it happen.
Yeah, Will Heft, who is the calmest person I know, is just driving this what is it? What's this
Impala.
called? An Impala, which isn't a very smooth ride. And Philip's freaking out. Me and Jordan are kind of panicking in the back, and Will's just dead face.
You also said he hit the biggest stomach drop of your life.
Yeah, he went over this hill while Philip was, trying to recover, and absolutely roller coaster stomach dropped us. Me and Jordan looked at each other in the back, and we were like, that might have killed Philip. That could have tipped the scales there. But anyway, that's part of the bachelor party. A lot of fun stuff happened. A lot of stuff
Wouldn't
we
you
can't
say
talk
that's
about here.
pretty scary?
I would say that's pretty scary.
Wow.
Ooh, which means we are going to do a speed draft for fall stuff.
That was a good title.
Melina, sing us a jingle.
It's time to talk about fall.
Hey!
Yo.
I feel like that needs 2
Soundbite
claps at
that.
the end.
Amazing.
I think I have music.
Oh, do you have
Oh,
music?
Let's
There we
go.
go.
It's time to talk about fall.
It's time to talk about fall.
It's time to talk
Snip,
about
snip.
fall.
It's time to talk about fall.
Do an intro.
It's time to talk about fall.
Oh, she sang!
Oh.
Let's talk about fall. Yeah.
It's time to talk about fall.
Fall. Time to talk about fall.
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 Coming to you soon.
Fall.
All right, this is stupid. Cut it. Cut it. That was really stupid. We're gonna do a speed draft. You guys might be sick of drafts, but we're not
man.
because they're fun. So we're gonna speed draft fall activities and fun stuff about fall. Pull that up. We got some categories: favorite movie, favorite candy, favorite activity, and favorite spooky season monster. That was Melina's idea.
Can we change the monster to just our favorite a costume?
It can be whatever. Monster costume.
I think
Halloween.
it fits the category, like a Halloween costume.
Yeah,
You
change,
think?
change out the costume.
I think that's better.
Like
That
our
makes some
favorite
more sense to
costume
me.
or like the one we like the most?
But it's a draft, so you can kind of take it like you want to pick to win, or you can pick just like
Yeah.
what you think.
And so we're each gonna have the
Ryan
opportunity.
approved, Don't go by what you.
I'm picking to win. So just to let you guys know.
And so Melina
true.
will be voting for the winner after this. This will not be a live vote because we're speedrunning this. And you know what? Let's just go in order category wise. So we all have to pick our candy. Then we all have, or all have to pick movie, all have to pick candy.
Oh.
But how are we gonna pick the order?
Could we do a wheel for?
Nah, we don't need a wheel. Melina, who do you want to go first?
Ryan go last. 'cause he
Jeff.
won the last one.
Okay, Jeff
Jeff
goes
goes
first. I'll go
first.
last.
Can I go second?
Yeah, because
And
and
so
Park can
I
go
can go
third.
third.
Okay.
Favorite fall movie?
Yeah, favorite fall movie.
Fall movie.
Let her
Like,
rip.
like Halloween, scary horror, or
Yeah,
could it
or
be
just
anything?
fall. Like
It can be a fall movie, or it can be
Leaves are-
like
When
terrorizing.
Harry Met Sally?
leaves are crispy. Jeff, you just
'Cause
got
that
home.
is like a fall
When-
movie.
Wearing your
Harry
flannel,
Met-
drinking some tea.
You got pumpkin
Pumpkin
pie in your
spice.
mouth.
Hmm.
Oh,
You just raked some leaves.
Oh.
Maybe cut down a tree.
oh.
Built a scarecrow.
Hey,
I'm
that's an
gonna-
activity.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna go with the movie, the legendary Rudiger.
Ooh, Rudy.
Yes,
Okay.
All right.
it
that's
is
a
a
good
very
fall movie.
fall movie.
gosh.
Melina wore a Rudy shirt like yesterday.
Yes, I wear it all the time. It was $8.
Ah.
Oh, you may have
Well,
just won the
Know
heart.
who's winning. You know what? Should we finish at this point? All right, Logan, go. Favorite spooky season movie or fall
You said
movie?
fall movie.
Fall movie. Sorry, Jeff.
Fall movie.
Just sip your liquid death.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
All right.
Once a
I'm going
year.
to pick the movie Scream.
Oh, that's what I was going to pick.
Classic.
Oh, no.
Classic.
All right, I have a new one. Go,
right.
Parker.
All right. So I'm gonna stay with family friendly. I'm gonna pick Scooby Doo.
Are
Sucks to go
Oh,
last, buddy.
That's
That's
what I was
tough.
going to pick.
That's tough. At least you get candy first.
Yeah.
You should just stay in order.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Ryan,
It's
just see if I can still
Poop
win
on
somehow.
Ryan.
Right?
Hey, it's okay to say he's just
That's
good at
true.
drafts. It's okay to say he's just
Fall.
good.
Good draft.
Not only am I good at drafts, I'm also kind of good at giraffes too.
Hey, if,
Giraffe?
if
And
a
drawing
war,
them or feeding them?
Dude, great animal.
Who's to say?
Top tier animal.
You tell me, Melina.
Ryan, if the war ever comes around, you're screwed.
Drafts. I'm really good at drafts. The one draft I don't want to win.
Ryan's number one on the recruit
Dude,
list.
if I was in the Hunger
Oh,
Games
man.
universe, I'd be so screwed. Let's see. Jeez. I'm going to go with. Oh gosh, I literally was going to pick Scream and then the live action Scooby Doo. So I'm really in a pickle right now. I know this is a speed draft.
It's all right.
It's a movie, not pickle.
Yeah, I know.
I can't believe out of all of us, you're struggling because you love horror movies. So just pick a horror movie.
Real.
I'm gonna go with
Stay true.
The Village.
Ooh.
Classic. It's a classic.
It's not gonna get Melina's vote because I bet she hasn't seen it.
Is that the one where they shove the kids in the oven?
Yes.
Yes. That's the movie.
Jeff's so quick to affirm. Yes.
Nailed it on the head.
Oh,
That movie's all
man.
about shoving kids in the oven.
He's out to win.
All right, so Candy's up. Let's go the same order. I'll go last again.
No, do it.
No, I'm fine going last.
No, I like it.
Challenge.
Keeps it fair because then like I want to have to like struggle to pick like the best candy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mr. Justice.
Hey, we learned this morning
Yes.
perseverance.
That's right.
Shout out
you.
Eric Leeson.
Everyone has
right.
the opportunity to struggle here.
Great message.
Oh.
You know, thanks for grounding us, Melina,
Always.
in a
fun
good
here.
way.
So that means
Um,
it's Ryan, Jeff. No, Ryan,
Me.
Parker, me, Jeff.
Yeah. Okay, so Candy, Reese's Cups, baby.
Okay. I can live with
That's
that.
of course the number one pick.
He said
yeah.
Reese's Cups.
Reese's Cups, baby. We gotta make sure we can see. Reese's Cups. You just have to put Reese's Cups. You don't have to put the baby in there.
Oh.
Oh. Worker.
All right.
Guys, do I
Listen.
look stupid in this costume?
You look like an idiot.
Yes.
Frick. All right, that's what I thought.
Also, Melina's dressed up like a Cheeto.
Yeah, Melina's dressed up like a Cheeto.
Yeah, I am, but I'm in disguise right now.
Nice.
You're
Yeah.
Let's try to think.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, candy. Love it or hate it. I'm gonna go candy corn.
Controversial.
Dude, I love candy corn.
Get out of here. You
I'm-
with your
let me just eat
candy
hey.
corn and your deviled eggs.
I'm also in the candy corn.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. It's just the red hair. That's what does
Do
it.
you think that's what it is?
It's a soulless.
I think
just
it's the
aspect.
massive
It's just
amounts of
candy corn
sugar.
feeds the
Do you remember
soul.
during the Thanksgiving draft when Parker said greened beans?
I don't want to win anymore. I'm, just
I'm gonna
leave.
pick
He was
green
like,
beans.
all right, I'm gonna go with green beans.
You're Dude, I lost my mind.
man.
Greened beans.
I thought that was so funny.
I don't know
It's
how.
like the
I've-
Aldi's version of green beans. Greened beans.
Greened beans.
I don't know how
That's
I've lived
why
it
we have
down.
a
This
million hits on that episode. 'cause
Yeah.
we plays it.
green
Oh, that's really
beans.
funny. Who's up? Logan?
Screw
Yeah,
you,
Logan.
I'm going to pick
Skittles.
Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he knew.
Good pick. Taste the rainbow.
I think you should make all of yours start with the letter S.
Ooh, that's a good challenge.
Do you think you could do that? Activity and costume. I think you could
There's
do
a
that.
few fun fall activities to start with an S.
Oh yeah.
That's year round, buddy.
Okay. Jeff, go quick.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Peanut butter
Oh,
M&Ms.
dude, that's a great choice.
That's a great choice. Melina, if you were to choose a candy, what would you pick?
Reese's cups.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Pound it.
Well, I trying to keep
Just
it
put
simple.
just put PB.
PBMMs.
PBMM.
Adam, go up on there and put PBMM.
PB.
Put
PB.
M on there. PB and M&M's.
Yeah, quit making it too complicated. Put PBMM.
Wait, Jeff.
Complicated.
Oh, that was the dumbest question. I was about to ask what kind of M&M's, but I get it now.
So now,
I'm
Just-
sorry.
We're
It
on the same
happens.
page now.
It
Yeah.
I'm here.
happens.
I'm here.
so who goes first now?
Jeff.
Me.
Oh, we're doing that? Okay.
Jeff Lee.
Back to him
My
again.
favorite fall activity.
Oh wait,
so.
Jeff just picked first last time, didn't he?
No,
Isn't
I
that
picked
how it
last. I picked last.
Isn't that how that works? You go from last to
We're doing a
or
snake
first to
draft.
last.
Yeah,
and then
it's
last to
Jeffrey's
first,
turn.
and then
Snake
first
draft.
to-
Yeah,
yes.
go.
Dan's not here. We need Dan.
Slither.
Snake draft.
Slither your way over there.
It's my favorite fall activity.
Yeah.
It's without a doubt watching football.
Yeah, I saw that coming. That's what I was going to pick.
There's nothing. I mean,
That's
what
a good
else
one,
is there?
Jeff.
Yeah.
Man.
Rats.
It's the only reason to celebrate summer being over is football.
Yeah.
The
That's fair.
weather.
That's your
Just gonna
favorite
throw that-
activity? Oh.
What?
Predicting the weather.
'Cause-
Watching the clouds.
Fall weather is the best weather.
Yeah. Parker. Logan. Let her rip.
I don't know what.
Is it really my turn?
Yeah,
It
it's a-
is.
Okay, I'm gonna
Speed run,
stop
man.
trying to think about it. I'm gonna going to a spooky house.
Oh.
Ooh. Hunt.
Can we put it that way?
Spooky house.
Spooky.
Make it plural houses. Spooky
Oh
houses.
man.
It's house I.
How's
Did you go to any this year?
I went to Kings Island, so that kind of counts.
Close enough.
Do they have like houses like Universal Studios does?
Yeah, like they go all out. It's called the Haunt. They have like actors walking around the park trying to like scare you. All the lights are down in the park, and they have like fog machines. And like the whole like walking throughout the whole park is kind of like a scary thing. And then they have like 6 dedicated haunted houses.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is better, Cedar Point or?
Probably Cedar Point, but Kings Island does a good job.
Did
It's
they
kind of
have,
like walking through Parkersburg at night.
Real. Real.
What was the best house? Like the theme.
Yeah, it was Killmart was my favorite one, and it was
It's
like you're
based on
going
a
through like a
grocery-
Kroger, but it
Yeah.
was like
it's pretty good.
spooky.
That's
Spooky.
real spooky. You know what's even spookier? It's Parker's turn.
Thanks for the transition.
You're really good at them.
I am running slim on ideas, so I'm gonna say carving pumpkins. 'cause
Aw, dude.
that's my
L.
it's a yearly tradition. All right, so that's all I got.
Something I've never done.
You've never carved
No.
pumpkins before?
Carving
Comes with the soulless ginger.
carving
thing.
spooky houses.
Carves humans.
I'm gonna have to go with because I'm trying to get Melina's vote. I'm gonna go with putting kids in ovens.
Okay, if it's not The Village, there is a movie about that. I've been
It's
told.
called
Hansel and Gretel.
Schindler's List.
No.
My favorite. Oh gosh. Oh no.
It's called The Visit.
That's it.
Okay, they sound really similar.
They do. Same director too.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're done. Gosh. My favorite activity is probably eating Reese cups while watching The Village. I'm a simple guy.
You're gonna lose so
I have
bad.
no idea.
Brian's like painting my toenails.
While watching The Village.
And eating Reese cups and putting kids in the oven. No, I'm gonna go with I'm really running a blank here. I'm gonna go with wearing sweatshirts.
Sweater weather. Sweater weather.
It's high. You're excited to wear a sweatshirt
Sweater
with
weather.
ball time, aren't
I think
you?
we need to find
Sweater
activity.
weather.
What makes it an activity?
Ryan, please pick a freaking activity.
Sometimes I'll just put on a
Dude.
hoodie
Would
and
you
then I'll
like me
just
to
sit
list
there.
some?
Just say going to Spirit Halloween.
So I can't actually put.
do that.
wear a
Ryan,
hoodie.
go to like
Freaking
go like,
kidding me right now?
Ryan,
All right,
Let him
fine.
put whatever he wants.
Do you like to bob for apples?
Let me. No, I don't like buying for apples.
I don't think
Probably
anyone's
for
ever done that.
apples.
That's a myth.
That's true. I've never,
So I can't pick
man.
wearing sweatshirts. Pickleball.
Sure
oh
thing.
my gosh.
Is that a fall activity?
Sure, if you're looking at a fall leaf at the same time.
All right, fine. I'll pick a different
Maybe if you're wearing your sweatshirt.
one. My favorite one.
And eating.
What about hiking?
Reese's cups.
No.
Reese's cups.
Oh man.
Hunting.
Do I look like a hunter, Jeff? I killed a deer once.
Do
and
you
it was
like corn
traumatic experience.
mazes?
Ryan went hunting once,
Corn
injured a
mazes are
deer,
good-
and he
good
never
band.
found
What
it.
about
never-
visiting the apple farms?
Ryan, going to a
Fall festivals.
Ryan, going to Spirit Halloween. You love that.
Barlow Fair.
You're overwhelming me. Just put down wearing sweatshirts. I'm always really excited for that.
Ryan's gonna win all the girls' votes off of
Red hooded. What?
What?
Excuse me, Adam?
When,
Adam Sandler. I was trying to. Never mind.
nice try. Hey, hey,
Red Sweat.
everybody laugh. That was good, dude.
Oh man.
Just put down sweatshirts. That's gonna get someone's vote.
The sweats.
Ryan,
His favorite part.
Sweatshops.
sweatshops.
He's a big fan of sheep.
Just put sweats.
Sweats.
There's lots of S's in that one.
Oh god.
My favorite activity is not being hot anymore.
Dude, if you could just find a
So I go
sweater
first on costume.
you're good.
So I had to pick like a costume.
Oh my god.
I mean, that'd be a little biased. I'm gonna go with.
This was a great category.
Yeah, it was
The first
monsters.
person's
It
blank.
was,
Somebody
it was
changed it.
monsters. All right, costume. I'm gonna go with my favorite costume I saw this year, which was the Yellow Brick Road. Dan Norman.
Yeah, it was good.
Dan Norman's family went as the cast of The Wizard of Oz, and he was the
Amazing.
Yellow Brick Road.
It was incredible.
That's hilarious.
Is everyone okay with that? Am I gonna get
Yes,
bullied for that
you're
one too?
good.
All right.
Probably,
Probably.
but
Yeah, probably.
it's all right.
Everybody's
You
gonna,
win some, you lose
gonna
some.
kill me
True.
for
I
mine.
just happen to
so
win more than most people.
I'm gonna get murdered for mine, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Like
Alright,
actually?
fair enough.
Tis the season.
True.
Whose turn?
I think it's my turn. I'm gonna go with the.
Let's just go on. Either.
I'm gonna go with the classic because I can't think of anything. Good solid costume. So it's a mummy. You know.
So dumb.
Oh man, that joke. That was what took me off. It was so
When was the last
random.
time you saw someone dressed as a mummy?
I've never heard Jeff like that. He went,
A good classic.
Dude, that peaked so loud.
Jeff
Oh,
lost
man.
his mind.
Dude, that was.
I'm gonna go with the mummy.
Jeff, what's the matter with that thing, man? It's so funny.
It is now Logan's turn.
I'm gonna go with the sheet ghost.
Serious.
Watch
Hey,
your
it starts with
language.
an S, so
We're,
it
okay,
counts.
that or Satan, Adam. You pick for me.
A sexy nurse? I don't know.
Sexy nurse.
No, I'm gonna go with the sheet
Melina
ghost.
didn't like that. Sheet ghost. Is that the ghost that haunts sheets?
No, it's the ghost that scares you when you're pooping.
The sheet ghost.
Yeah, we get it.
Oh,
all
The
right,
sheep
We're gonna
Jeff,
get a-
take us home.
All right, I'll go with the trendiest thing right now.
I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Just whatever it is, I want you to know.
Okay.
All right.
Is it Taylor Swift?
Yep. And,
I
and Kelsey and Travis Kelsey.
Oh man.
Tay and Trav.
Oh dude, I should have picked Napoleon Dynamite just because of
Mm,
Caitlyn Carter's costume.
yeah.
Shout out.
I got a
But you-
text.
But you picked Mummy instead.
Dude. It's nothing better than when you're a
He's
child.
gonna go.
just-
He went. I'm gonna go with a mummy.
This is my final episode. Just taking my place.
That wraps it up. So Melina,
Wraps it up like a mummy.
based on that,
Thing in the future.
who do you think won?
You know, it's tough, especially because I'm super familiar with all the movies you put, and I love mummies, but
And what are you
Um,
wearing right now?
I'm wearing a sweatshirt, so that gives
Wow.
Ryan some extra points that he lost with the village. I'd have to say Candy Corn takes me down a few.
Oh, in your
points.
face, Parker.
Oh man, that was a gamble. I was willing to
pretty
take it.
Yeah, that's pretty
I was willing to
horrific.
take it.
I have to say,
I know
Jeff
who she's
was
gonna
in the
pick.
lead the whole time, and I was waiting to see what he was gonna say for costume, and he knocked it out of the park. So
Oh,
Jeff is the
Jeff.
winner.
Hey!
Good job,
Good job, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yay, Jeff.
All right, give us
Jeff's a legend.
give us a second place.
Ooh, I'd have to say probably Ryan in second place.
Oh, boom, baby.
Give a third.
You at least you got third. At least you got
Logan.
third.
Oh,
you get
Parker.
third, honey. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Oh,
Okay.
Parker.
Sorry,
it's the
Parker.
mummy.
Candy corn.
Parker, I
got
voted
carried.
for you in the last draft,
Thank you.
so I had
appreciate
to
that.
share
That's
the
all that
love a
matters.
little bit.
That's all that matters. The one that counted. you
Dude,
know?
Parker's was great until he wanted to dress up like a freaking mummy.
Dude, you never wanted to wrap yourself a TP? Come on. You ever just sitting on the pot and you're just like, man,
I could wrap myself
This
in
is
this and be
soft.
content.
some good old Charmin Ultra Soft.
Yeah, similar to wearing sweatshirts, but easier,
Exact.
less easy. You know what? Never mind.
If Eric
Um,
Gleason was here, he would argue with you so hard that sweatshirts is not meant to be.
Dude, it is for some people. Do you know how many sweatshirts I have? I have at least 4.
No one
Impressive.
laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
I got Adam. Oh man. Well, that was our draft.
My bad.
Let us know in the comments who you think won.
Oh, we should have did a song.
Our favorite our fall song.
Mine's Monster Mash.
Mine is.
Jeff, don't do that.
That would be too hard. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Mine's got to be. I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, lambs, whole flow. Yeah, this might be the last podcast. You know,
This has potential to be the worst podcast.
no, it's good. It's been fun to listen to. All right.
Oh,
So
man.
should we cut to the spooky story section? I know I have one that I have told on the podcast before, but it's been a while. But I want to tell Melina because I know it's going to really scare her. But also, Lone, you said you have a spooky story.
I know, a scary story.
Oh my gosh! Did you guys hear that?
No.
That
I'm
wasn't on the
scared.
podcast. That was coming out of your actual vehicle if you're listening.
Yeah, there's someone behind you. Melina, behind you. Ooh.
Okay. Do you want to share your scary story? Or
Do you want me to go first? Or you want you to go first?
Mine's probably quicker.
Okay, go.
So,
Set
this
the
is a
mood.
scary story that happened in the ball house. So it's a cool night at the ball house. Okay.
A cool night.
Everybody just got done watching Dancing with the Stars, and everyone's making their way to their beds.
Was I by any chance wearing a sweatshirt, eating Reese's Cups, and watching The Village?
No. You were in your undies and you were going to bed.
Okay, that sounds equally as fun.
So everybody's
Hey, let's talk a little bit louder because it's gonna be really hard to hear.
everybody was in their beds and it was just a normal night and we're all sleeping and Mom wakes up the next morning and walks up to Ryan's room and his mirror is not on the wall. Do you know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
So this freaked me out. I can't believe it didn't freak
Wait,
you
so
out.
you're telling a scary story about me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So where Mom goes up in Ryan's room and Ryan's mirror wasn't on the wall,
How long ago was this?
but he was
Probably-
asleep.
we were probably like in our.
And Mom thought it was super funny, and she told. This is where my perspective comes in. I don't know if you knew this scared me a lot, but this she told me. She said, "How funny is it that I went up to Ryan's room one night and his mirror was off the wall, and we just had watched some spooky movies. I think I've watched for the first time one of the Paranormal Activity movies, which really freaked me out.
Language.
So, then the next night, Ryan told me that I don't know if Mom told you did this or if you really noticed
I think
it.
the mirror thing happened again.
Yeah. So the next morning,
It happened 3 nights in a row.
the mirror thing happened again. Ryan took the mirror off the wall and he told me, he said, I've had the weirdest dream. And he woke up with his hand touching the wall behind the mirror. And you told me that, and it messed me up. It freaked me out because I was like, like the first night, Mom saw the mirrors off the wall. So like every night, Ryan was doing some like taking the mirror off the wall and putting the hand up against the wall where the mirror was. And then the third night, Ryan took the mirror off the wall, and this is a bigger mirror.
Big mirror. Two-handed mirror.
And he took the mirror off the wall, and he woke up with his hand on the wall again. And then Mom and Ryan told me that it happened again. And I started to not
scared you, dude.
I started to not sleep very well because I was like, something is happening in the house. I guess like something like Ryan's like Ryan maybe went out with his friends and did something scary or messed around with some ghost.
Yeah, I was messing around with the ghosts.
So then it scared me
Wear
really
my
bad.
sweatshirts, mess around with
So then
ghosts.
a few nights later, I was always really suspicious about Ryan's room in general because I was little. So I was really scared of Ryan's room, and I was really scared of Ryan because I thought something was wrong with him. And then, this was like when I forgot about it. A few months later, I was sleeping, and I don't know if you ever knew these were connected, but
I can't wait.
I was sleeping, and I heard it was like the middle of the night, and I heard some noise coming from Ryan's room. And I immediately thought back to that thing where Ryan had his like hand mirror, and I thought like he was like doing it, and I was awake this time, so I was a lot more scared because I was like, oh my gosh, is he taking the mirror off the wall again? So it freaked me out. So then I hear Ryan like going like like a noise, and then he started screaming and yelling, and I hear it getting closer, and he's coming down the hallway. And he's screaming. Then he's in my room at the foot of my bed going, Logan, 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 screaming. And I was in the corner, like shriveled up against the corner of my room, just screaming back at him. I was like, what? And he was sleepwalking.
Mm-hmm.
But all those, a combination of all those things, like really messed me up for a while.
Yeah. Sorry, man. That is factual. There was a reoccurring dream I had where I don't remember what happened in the dream, but I would wake up and I'd be standing in front of my wall, the mirror not on the wall anymore, and I was trying to reach for something behind the mirror where the wall was.
And that freaking messed me up.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few weeks later, he came screaming into my room. So I thought he found something in the mirror.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you know what I did?
Hmm.
It was just a really good-looking guy. That's funny. You
Oh,
actually
man.
that scared you so much.
That's my spooky
Are
story.
you scared, Melina?
A little bit.
Ooh, this one's gonna get you. I'll tell this one quick.
We are taking the mirror off your wall.
This one is
immediately.
another Ball family classic.
I'll show you that mirror. It's huge.
Yeah, is that?
Awesome.
It's still in my room.
I don't know.
It should have been burned.
Yeah, we'll do it tonight.
Real.
Agreed.
I don't know. I feel like it's bad to burn a mirror.
Maybe.
Hmm.
We could make art out of it.
We could have mirror art.
Glass
We'd
blowing.
Wow.
love doing that. Here's my spooky story. This is a Ball family classic. This happened probably 2020, middle of COVID, where we were a group of us. I think it was before Parker was around. So it was probably me, Dan, Logan, Jeff might have been there. I don't know.
Was that our Sunday night
You-
shenanigans?
Yeah, it was any day of the week because we were just, Adam was there obviously, and we were just showing up to the church during COVID because everything was locked down, and we would just watch a movie here at night. It was a good time. But one night, me and Logan went on a Taco Bell run together. So me and Logan were in the car late at night, kind of spooky, I guess, and we start driving to Taco Bell, and at the bottom of the road that you turn onto to get to our church, It's like a little intersection. So there's a stop sign there. You gotta look both ways. Or that's what they want you to do. So anyway, I'm sitting there, good guy. I stopped at the stop sign, looked both ways, and I saw, and Logan saw, a group, and this is at the middle of the night, probably actually midnight. I saw a group of 4 people walking down the road in a really sporadic pattern. Like, you know how most people just walk a straight line? These people were like walking sideways, like walking zigzag. And that was a little scary. But the scariest part was that they were all dressed up in old-fashioned clothes.
This is not a joke. This is legitimate.
And nobody believes me except for Logan, which is kind of the worst thing ever because together we're not very reliable.
That's actually really factual. Like, if we ever saw something really scary, like we'd be screwed.
Yeah, we'd get signed off quick. But no, there were 2 guys and 2 girls. It was like guy, girl, guy, girl. I remember this vividly.
A mom and a dad and 2 kids.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You're not helping our case here, Ryan.
In my mind, it was all 4 adults. But maybe they were tweens.
Yeah, I thought it was for like teenagers.
Maybe. Anyway, they were 4 people. Let's just say that. We'll just call them people. Any age goes. But the guys were in like the old school like caps, whatever you call those.
They're like what you'd see like the pilgrims wear.
Yeah. No, that's like a pilgrim hat. We're talking about like the baseball cap.
Amish brimmed hat.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Amish vibes.
Yeah.
We'll say Amish vibes. And the girls, one of the girls, I'm pretty sure was wearing a bonnet.
Yeah.
And like there were suspenders. And it was the middle of the night. They were just walking down the road towards the Catholic church. And me and Logan just freaked out. Because when our lights hit the intersection coming down over that hill, they all just like looked at us. And then they just started walking. Melina's really scared right now. And so me and Logan freaked out a little bit. I turned left because I didn't know what to do. And
That's our go-to direction when we're scared.
Yeah, in a pickle, turn left.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned left and I ran over all 4 of them, actually. But they were ghosts. They weren't real. No, I turned left. We went to Taco Bell and we just talked about it the whole time. And there's even video on my phone because on the way back, I was like, we have to film. We have to record this on the way back because no one will believe us. And we recorded on the way back. We drove all the way to the Catholic church and into the parking lot. Didn't see him. So we pull into the church, told everyone, no one believed us.
I'll tell you what, spooky vibes was at Catholic church.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Ryan,
Yeah.
do you want to tell them about that time we were driving home from that movie?
No, I can't remember.
You'll
Oh, yeah, this is another good one. Shout out Baja Blast Zero. Another spooky story. We were driving home from a movie. 2 separate cars, right? 'Cause
yes.
I think you called me. It was probably like 2 a.m. We probably just got back from Leeson's house. Driving home with 2 separate cars. Don't know why, but it happened. And I was just driving, and Logan was ahead of me. And he calls me, which I thought was weird because he was just right in front of me, but he was going a little quicker. And he says, Ryan, be careful. There was something big in the road, and it's right around the corner. I don't want you to hit it. And I was like, okay, thanks. And so I hung up the phone. We ran on this corner, and in the middle, and it was on our back road, which is in the middle of nowhere. There are farms, but it was pretty far from any farms, was a gigantic white horse just standing in the middle of the road.
There was a horse in the road at 2 a.m. That was the scariest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it was a 2. No, Gandalf wasn't there.
It shivered me timbers. Straight off. But anyway, I just stopped. I think I honked at it, and it galloped away. Beautiful gallop, if I had to
It
judge.
was a beautiful horse.
It was a beautiful horse. Beautiful stallion.
Great mare.
Good mare. Good build. It'd really be good at pulling a wagon for our Amish fans out there.
Clydesdale.
I'm so confused about this story.
Clydesdale.
We were driving home, and there was a horse in the road.
That
Yeah.
was spooky.
Yeah, dude. Imagine just driving home. You know the road to get to our house. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's windy, scary, a little foggy sometimes. And imagine turning around one of the curves and you see a big white horse. What would you do?
I probably, So maybe see where it got out at, because it's probably
Nah, dude. See,
That's
that's
so
Would
sad.
you have
happens all the
that is
time.
very
Jeff,
kind of
too
you.
late.
Would you have
Happens all
gotten
the time.
onto
Yeah,
the
would
horse?
you have attempted to tame this horse?
no.
What if it started running at your car?
Yeah, Jeff would have ran at your car.
hit it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
What would
Hmm.
you do?
Just like-
Nothing. You just sit there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
No
Parker, I'll never run at your car.
So yeah, I got out of
That's
my
good.
I got out of my
That's great.
car, had it sniff my hand, and then I actually rode the horse
That
home.
is so much
No,
better
no
story.
saddle,
Majestic.
no saddle. Which
We
I don't
should
know.
add that to the
I know-
storytellings.
I know that we have a lot of horse fan listeners, so you guys know how hard it is to tame a stallion with no saddle, and I did it.
I got on
impressive.
top of my car and jumped and glided onto its back like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Wow,
and Milo still have the horse.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
What we name it?
It's amazing.
We'll say it at the same time. 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Lucas.
Lucas.
Nice.
Lucas the horse.
Lucas the horse.
Beautiful horse. But yeah, those are our spooky stories. Anyone got anything else?
I mean,
Jeff's got something.
Jeff's scared.
Ooh, Jeff's
Jeff,
over here
you're
drinking
so-
liquid death.
Jeff's so scared of his
Cursed
story.
water.
Go ahead, bud. You can do it.
well,
Oh, don't tell that one.
okay. So,
If this happened last night, that was just me.
Jeff's gonna tell like a really like scary story, just like it's about like American history, like something crazy that happened in one of the wars. Like,
It's gonna actually spook me.
so in like 1855, there's this horrible war. A lot of casualties, a lot of bloodshed.
Hey,
one
let 'em
time-
go,
What's your
Ryan.
One
spooky?
time I got a just a random package in the mail. It's like one of those large vanilla envelopes.
Mm.
As
And-
opposed
and it
to a
had-
chocolate envelope.
Manila envelopes.
Oh, I misheard, dude.
No way. Oh,
All right, wait, go back. You ruined the vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just-
it's
play
not
a-
gonna work
play
anymore.
a-
I'm not telling anymore.
No,
Play
come
a
on.
track thing to make it more spooky.
start from the top.
Nah.
Start from the top. Go ahead.
So one day I just randomly get a Manila envelope.
Oh, okay, one of those.
It's one of those big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah.
And it had this was back in like the early 90s. Well, not early. I was in high school, so it was late 90s.
Good times.
And it had a videotape in it,
No way. What? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
and it said like "Do not watch" on it.
So you watched it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good boy.
And then I got a phone call.
Okay. All right. All right. You know what?
The tape
Oh,
started
man.
getting
A
late.
little too gullible for that one.
dude.
Yeah, we made up the horse story too. Duh. You mean let's pour our hearts
yeah.
out over here, dude? I was
Yeah.
so locked in.
That was good.
Yeah.
So no spooky stories.
Well,
I mean,
Because I know Melina has a question for us.
you
You got spooky?
I don't know if it counts as spooky, but like, I get really tired really easily.
Yeah, we know.
And whenever I do,
Parker hits a
I-
wall at about midnight.
That's facts. And
Yeah,
I,
what
But
time
he
is it?
still
After-
hangs. He'll still hang.
Yeah, he
That's
will.
right.
He'll die before he stops hanging out. But
man, I
we lose.
start-
We lose Parker at midnight. He goes
I
down
start,
with the sun.
if it gets too late and I'm like really tired, I start hallucinating really
Oh
bad.
yeah, it's just yeah.
Not, I could tell that story.
That's a
but,
good one too.
Oh, at the
um,
bachelor party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I was
was
just thinking
crazy.
that one.
What's the other
this-
one, though?
So this one, there's two separate occasions. There was one time. It seems to happen when I'm house sitting. Like that's just a weird, random thing.
Adam's
but
house is terrifying.
Yeah.
I was house sitting for my grandma's house, and I think we had a super late night at work, and of course I was exhausted, and I'm like on my way there, and she lives like by City Park and all that fun jazz, so it's like just terrifying to go through in general. But I'm driving, of course I'm exhausted, and I'm like trying to have my window down just that way I could get air and all this, and I'm just losing my mind, right? Like it's bad. And I'm driving and I'm going probably, I want to say I'm going like 50,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I see this, like, she looked like a teenager, like walked out into the middle of the road, and so I swerved. I almost went straight in the ditch, and I swerved really bad, and I slowed down, and I look behind me, and I don't see anybody.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know if that had to have been just me, like imagining
You're a
crap.
sleepy boy.
But I drove slow, real slow
That's
the rest of the
crazy.
way home.
Yeah. See what happened at the bachelor party.
Yeah. So when we were at the bachelor party, I didn't really have a reason to be tired. I was just tired.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
did. I think it was the last day.
Yeah, we just went and did 4 miles of hiking and then
Yeah,
played
but,
paintball
like-
all
And then
day.
went axe
even that
throwing.
and then
late.
went axe
And
throwing.
almost lost Philip.
Okay, that's a good
So
point.
you had every right to be sleepy. But yeah, anyway, tell us what happened.
So so I'm really tired. I'm standing up so that way I don't just fall asleep. But that's not really working.
Around the fire,
'cause-
yeah.
because I'm standing there and I'm like I could still feel myself wanting to sway, and I'm like, all right, this is bad.
Schwang.
And I need to go use the bathroom. So I'm like, maybe that'll help. Just little nice relaxing poop. You know what I'm saying? So I go and I use the bathroom, and I'm sitting there, and I must have dozed off for a second because all of a sudden I hear this really loud car horn and screeching, and I'm like, oh, and it literally scared the crap out of me. It was actually really nice, but I was losing it. And I was like, all right. I'm awake now.
Dude, you know what happened, I think? You experienced your first hallucination from the teenager's point of view.
True. That's crazy.
It's connected.
Yeah. I have one when I was house sitting for you. I was again another really late night at work. This one's more funny than scary, but at the time I was tripping. And I was headed from work. And I don't know what the road is called. It's like the main road. But you know that place where there has all the big cranes kind of sticking out over the road?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for whatever reason, those turned into monsters and started moving. And I was like, what? And I was done. I was like, just get me home.
Your first two hallucinations were very level-headed.
Yeah.
I went by the queen and there were monsters.
Yeah. They literally,
That's crazy, dude.
They were just chilling. Then all of a sudden they just start moving. And I'm like, ah.
While you driving?
Yeah. It was wild.
That's crazy.
Sheesh, Parker, I'm
I
never gonna
know.
let you drive when you're tired.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's a good moral of a story.
I
Don't know what it is.
I
but-
feel bad for Melina right now because I feel like this actually spooked her a lot.
Yes.
Rotate the mic.
Yeah, point the mic towards you.
Yes.
Yeah, Melina doesn't do good with scary stuff. One of my favorite stories is I was hanging out with Logan and Melina one day, and me and Logan, because Melina was over before they were married, and we wanted to watch The Last of Us when it came out. Me and Logan, and Melina went down and watched it with us, and
She
then
was
Logan
being a trooper.
she's being a trooper, and then Logan said that it just absolutely tore her apart.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was really bad. You were very, very scared.
yeah.
It happened.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
what a
was
trooper!
terrifying.
What a trooper!
Yeah.
So how many of you married into a scary family? Bunch of spooky
Adam,
guys.
you want to tell us
You had an avocado
tell us
soup.
your quick story about your wife and zombies?
Well,
Wait for the mic.
that's not necessarily scary. That's just my fears.
Tell us your fears, Adam.
Because I
What are you
don't-
going through?
Zombies. I don't do zombies because I think what started it for me, because I watch scary movies. I've watched 28 Days Later,
Good movie.
Land of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, all those, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's when we were at Eric's house and we watched 2 episodes of The Walking Dead, the first 2, right? First and second, right?
Change your life.
It did. that show wrecked me. I don't know if it was because I hadn't watched those other movies in so long. Maybe I was more of an adult and things
Yeah.
changed. I don't know. But it was more realistic. I feel like
Yeah.
it could be real.
Mm.
So that and demons, that or the two spiritual
Amen, man.
terrify me because especially if zombies, I see a show and it's very realistic, it could happen.
Mhm.
So anyways, we watched 2 episodes, that's it. So if you've watched The Walking Dead, I went to episode 1, episode 2, that's it. Never
Yeah.
watched the rest of it. So you know what those episodes are. They're probably slow and boring.
No, the
for-
first 2 are really good, and it's
They
probably
are.
scared you because it shows the very beginning of it,
maybe, I don't know.
and that's the most realistic part.
And so, but here's where it gets worse for me. I have to go home. It's 1 a.m. And number one, we had a puppy at the time, so I had to let the dog
It's terrifying.
out. So I'm walking the dog. It's fenced in, but I'm 360 with the flashlight the whole time, just watching behind me. You know what I mean? I can't get out of my head.
Oh man.
And then I go in, put the dog up, and then I'm like, I have to go to sleep. And this is before I have kids, and I'm going in this dark bedroom, and I'm just getting these weird images like I'm gonna crawl into bed and
Carrie's
my
gonna be
wife's gonna
zombie.
roll over and start gnawing on my arm. I don't know. So like, what do? Do I shine a light? I think I may have shined my light on my phone. I don't know. But
your
I tried to
sleeping wa-
feel like body heat because I'm thinking
He stabbed
if
her.
it's a warm body, then it's alive. But if it's cold,
Mm-hmm.
get out of there.
Did you check her eyes?
No, I didn't. I just,
Have you since though?
huh?
Have you since?
I've only checked if she was zombie a couple times. Depends on what I watched that night. But yeah, that and then like this extended even in the next morning. Okay, like I think she went to school. She's a teacher. I think she was gone. I think I took a shower the night before something. Like the next morning, I'm just washing my hair. So I'm bending down over the tub, and I'm thinking this is it. This is where like I'm gonna look over, and there's a little girl with a missing jaw. So like I'm like trying to wash my hair with my eyes open, staring at the door, like just all these realistic moments where a zombie could pop out.
Dude, shampoo. The
it
shampoo
wrecked
thing
me.
can get you sometimes.
Dude,
When you get in your
shampoo's
head, you're
scary.
shampooing.
You know what I mean? It's a vulnerable spot. I mean,
Yeah.
Michael Myers shows up when you're having sex or in a shower.
Yep.
True.
Zombies will get you when you're doing mundane activities.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like shampooing.
yeah,
Watch out.
See, like
Let's not shampoo
I
this month.
just wrecked Melina.
No shampoo November.
Poor Melina.
No more shampoo.
That's funny.
So yeah, and I won't go in the whole demon spiritual
Melina,
thing,
I am
so.
definitely checking to see if you were a zombie.
That's
As
funny.
you should, because I'll be checking to see if you are one as well.
Aw, they check each other for
It's
zombies.
gonna be like
and
1 in the
love.
morning. I'm gonna start going.
Hey, careful! You're scaring Adam.
I'll give you a wooden stake.
You'll be immediately.
She's
kicked
gonna get rid
out.
of all the mirrors in her house. No more horses.
Remember, double tap. Double tap.
Yeah, she doesn't know what that means, but you will when you need to know.
double tap
Real.
the eyeballs.
Yes, double tap the eyeballs.
Yep.
Like,
Will do.
but speaking of double tapping the eyeballs, Melina has a question for us.
And speaking
Let's
of
sing her. Let's sing her an
zombies-
intro song. Melina
This
has
is
a
the time
question,
to answer
and it's
Question
gonna be
time.
cool. Ow! What's your question, Melina?
So good. My question is, what would your weapon of choice be if you were in the zombie
Ooh.
apocalypse?
That's-
Sorry, Adam.
Was that actually it the whole time?
That was it the whole time.
Wow.
What a
You have a good podcast voice.
Thank you.
Say you're watching the Moral Dilemma podcast.
And you're watching the Moral Dilemma podcast.
Adam,
Wow.
you better start thinking of your answer now, because I know you're just going on a trip right now.
Adam's already thought about
Melina
this.
heard my survival stories.
I've kind of filled her in on a little bit of the.
Yeah, we'll have her
little bit
listen to
of
the
it.
podcast
I don't
because
know.
there's a
if
whole podcast.
It's been a while,
on it.
but
True.
Adam has a whole plan to survive the zombie apocalypse at Lowe's.
That's incredible.
Melina, how about you
Oh,
kick us
yeah,
off?
that's right.
What would your zombie weapon of choice be? Do we want to rule
See,
out
I-
guns
My hair's
because
See,
that's
I was
generic?
gonna say a gun, but it is kind of
A gun's a
basic.
bad option.
Let's
That's kind of true.
let's rule out
Kind
guns.
of true.
Well, I haven't done my research. I don't really know what actually would kill the zombies, but I want to say a machete.
Ooh,
It's a good pick.
Not
Good pick.
bad. You get a little close, but
it's pretty good.
Fair.
Thanks.
Jeff,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Crossbow.
You can retrieve the arrows. Good old Daryl Dixon.
Daryl Dixon vibes.
Dude.
That's people underestimate how hard it is to cock a crossbow by yourself.
You
That's
can't
fair.
go by movies. You can't go by
Yeah.
movies.
Oh man, dude, I could see you with
Oh,
I could see you with a
actually-
cruiser and a crossbow.
Jeff, when
Yeah.
it comes down to it, you'll probably be stabbing more zombies with arrows than actually shooting them.
I mean, that's what.
Just to let you know.
If I go, I go.
Whatever
I mean,
works.
Yeah, right,
It
man.
happens. It
Darn
happens.
straight, man.
Yeah.
Respect. Parker,
Listen, man, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go to classic. I'm gonna say a sword, like a katana.
That's epic.
I think it'd just be
Katana?
so cool.
as long as I think a katana's a good idea because you can get some clean cuts, which
Yeah.
means that you're ready to swing again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's good.
Ryan.
That would be my.
Oh man. Does it have to be a real weapon?
Yes. I would have said a ray gun.
All right, Brick.
I'm gonna go with a javelin.
Javelin. Okay.
All right, so I was gonna say a spear, a long spear.
Too late.
because
Javelins are
you just
longer.
gotta go
No,
right through an eye socket, the brain,
Throw.
and then you can also use the javelin through a fence, and you can also
True.
use a spear for long distance. You could throw for a last ditch effort if you're ready to. If you're very
Stab through a
confident.
fence. If it's behind a fence, I'm out of there.
That's what I was thinking.
Because you got to protect
the
your home.
javelin.
You go,
Yeah. If you make a homestead, that's a good like zombie farming
It
technique.
ain't gonna be a fence. It's gonna be a wall.
Well,
Yeah.
man,
You can't make the rules in a zombie apocalypse.
Do you wanna know what I
just
was
take
gonna
what
when
you
I was
get.
at Lowe's,
You
buddy.
take what you get.
Do you know what I was gonna pick?
Hmm.
I was gonna pick a trident,
Dude.
specifically one that came back to me.
You would at least.
That's why I asked if it was gonna be real or not.
a trident's a good idea
Oh,
because
man.
once you stab the zombie,
Tridents
they can't
aren't real.
pull themselves in towards you.
True.
I'd have to go with
Plus,
either
it looks cool.
a trident or like
Looks awesome.
toaster bathtub combo.
Wait, here's my logic, because part of me thinks a sharp object is good. I probably would lean towards that because a clean cut's good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would fear that if you get some type of sharp object and it gets stuck in bone, and then you gotta take time. That would be my fear.
Yeah,
So then I would go to like a ball bat or something,
that's a good one.
because it's
Metal?
same way. It's
Yeah.
that way it's
a good
reusable,
point.
right? Because guns you run out of ammo.
How do you feel about my spear, though?
Or my javelin.
Okay, fine.
It's
We're
not
both
bad,
in the same.
But
What about my trident, dude?
but unless you're really skilled with it, you're just stabbing.
Oh, I'm good with
Yeah,
the
but
javelin.
that's the killing blow. It's a stab.
But you're constantly doing this.
That's a lot less effort than beating a baseball bat.
But with a sword, you go,
Oh, I thought you picked a baseball bat.
or either one. But I
Wait.
mean, you have to have the right speed. Like, to get a wide arc and get more than one, can you stab like
Yeah.
50 zombies in a row?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
had to sign the accountability book
When,
in the fifth
like-
grade because I stabbed a girl with a pencil.
When like,
did.
let's say you take Parker's katana and he can slice 10 in one swoop. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't
That would
know.
be crazy.
I'm that skilled. That skilled.
I
I
mean,
can
that's
see it happening.
exaggeration, but you
I
know,
got
see
it
what I'm
in
saying?
the
Like a
bag.
wider effect range.
Wait, Melina, what did you pick?
A machete.
Oh, machete,
Yeah,
machete.
should be-
Yeah.
Same way. So she can
Machete.
sever heads
True.
in one swoop. Now, I will give you a spear if you have the right kind. I guess you can try to.
A long
Catch it with
distance,
that,
though,
yeah.
I think that's important.
True. Give yourself some space if you need it.
But you just gotta hope it doesn't get stuck. You know what I mean?
And if you also, you can also use it to push them off you too.
Yeah, it's true.
True. True.
You
That's
can
why
keep
I
them
think.
between you. You know, you're biting
In all
at me. I can
actuality,
just
you
keep
need to have a
pushing you back.
multitude of weapons.
What about a spear,
A
but
spear?
the other side is just a razor sharp, like sword-esque thing?
Mm.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna cut yourself all over.
Can't do that. I'm gonna go with lightsaber.
That's
Yeah,
not
'cause
gonna.
So that's the one with the
That's not
trident.
gonna end
So that's
well
the one
for
that
you.
the trident that comes back at you.
Dude, that'd be ideal.
Yeah, like pointed at you.
I'm gonna go with a helicopter.
Helicopter.
Hey, Melina, that was a good one.
That was a good question.
Great question.
Let's give it for Melina. Snaps, 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 snaps.
Thanks,
Snaps.
guys. Thank you very much.
Anything else we want to talk about?
You know what's really scary?
What?
The end of this podcast.
I know. Let's just keep it going forever. I have another really long story I can tell. Oh man. Well, it's good to be back. This was a fun one.
Yeah.
Let us know your favorite spooky season stuff in the comments.
Are you gonna put these out to vote?
Nah.
Why not? It's easy.
Melina voted. It was a speed draft.
Speed draft.
But I
That's
wasn't I wasn't picking things for Melina to pick.
Well,
Well, you
That's
should have
your
done
fault.
Well, you
for
should
not
have
listening.
because we knew she was voting.
All right, let's do it again right now. This is so
Yeah,
dumb.
let's start from the top. Can we just redo this whole podcast?
Let's restart.
Oh man. Well, Melina, did you have a Bible verse for us by any chance?
I did.
Wow.
go.
What is it?
Awesome for you to ask. It is Philippians 4:6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. So when you're afraid this spooky season, maybe it's a white horse in the road, or your wife becoming a zombie in the middle of the night.
Real.
You
Or
can
a-
take
a
those
mirror.
fears to the
Real
Lord.
fears. Real fears.
Yeah, or a mirror.
Amen.
You know, the big things.
Mirrors.
The big things that bring us
Yeah.
fear in
The
life.
big three.
The big three.
Mirror, zombies, and horses.
If you're afraid of the big three, take it up with the big three.
Oh!
God, Jesus, Holy Spirit.
T-shirt idea.
Dang!
That's good.
No, that is good.
Wow, that was good stuff.
You're gonna be reading that to yourself tonight, probably, aren't you?
I gotta make a decree from now on. Moral Dilemma podcast.
Mora who?
Moral Dilemma podcast. we're having Melina call in and do the Bible scripture every podcast.
Ooh,
There we go.
you just got a part-time job.
That was that was phenomenal job.
Yeah, that was good.
That is
was
good,
good.
Melina. Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
Let's go.
Let's make her the pastor at Porterfield.
Yeah, you looking to be a pastor or associate pastor?
That's not controversial at all.
No, that is a good verse,
Oh,
and
man.
it's
We're
a
not
pretty.
in the SBC. We can do whatever.
Just gonna have to give Eric a quick text.
Hey man, Melina just gave us a killer verse on the podcast. You're out. Took it up with the deacons.
job because I'll bump down to youth pastor soon.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know that's
man.
fine. That's
Little
fine.
buff.
Oh man, this was fun, guys.
This
Gal.
is fun. That was a good
Been
verse, Melina.
Thank
And
you.
it's a common verse, but it is a
Got it
true
from
verse.
Amen.
Yeah, we hear that verse a lot, but sometimes it gets stale to us. But it's always true.
Yeah.
Especially for
never-
Melina tonight after she tries to go to bed.
Absolutely. I'm memorizing it as we speak.
I've never seen anyone more anxious around the Halloween holiday other than Noah. I'm not gonna say his last name.
Shout out
but
Noah.
He's
Love you, Noah.
he was the most anxious person I've ever seen around these
Yeah.
times.
Quick
We
story
should
about
send him this verse.
quick story about Noah is today we were playing a game called Guess the Killer in the Dark because it was our Halloween night at youth group, which is basically a game where it's pitch dark and we have someone that's like the killer, and they have to like kill people. Sounds dark, but it's a lot of fun. But anyway, Noah
Fun church games.
Noah literally built a night vision camera on his phone. I don't know how he did it, but it was attached to the back of his phone.
He had the
With,
software on a Raspberry Pi,
Yeah.
duct taped to the back of his phone with an infrared camera.
Infrared camera. And to show how scared Noah got, he was sitting next to me because he got out, and he was sitting next to me just trying to use it to see if he could see people, see who the killer was. And I went around and put my face in front of it, so he saw it in night vision, and it scared the crap out of him. He's like, "Oh, oh!" Like, don't do that.
Well, you guys probably don't remember, but the last Cedar Point trip when we went
Yeah.
during spooker season.
Spooker season.
He sat out. I said spooky season.
I know.
He
it's-
sat outside with me when you guys went to every haunted house.
Yeah,
Man,
And
that
bef-
made me speechless.
Before that, I had to cover his eyes the whole time behind him.
Oh yeah.
I was walking behind him, and he was like, "Brian, I'm literally really scared right now. Can you please hold my eyes for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, bud. Sorry I got you into this mess."
Why didn't he hold his own eyes and you just guide him?
I think he was holding his ears.
Oh. Sorry, my bad.
He wanted pure sensory deprivation.
Here, I got a terrifying story to keep you guys up at night. Imagine losing a micro SD card on the floor that has your podcast on it.
Emilina gives you a battery.
So
if any of the fans want to come on over and look for it,
Yeah, if you guys want to come
in
over,
in a
code for the door is
speckled
1234.
black and white carpet.
do you remember that Cedar Point trip when I lost my
We'll
voice?
find it, Adam. Don't worry.
The only Cedar Point trip you ever went on in your entire life? Yeah.
I wasn't really the only one.
Wow.
Wow.
Just got called out.
You just got wrecked.
It's rough, man.
If you know, you know.
You're gonna have to check more than your wife tonight before you go to bed.
My kids?
Whoa.
You guys check your mirrors.
Check your.
They're gonna be gone.
I think. Well, no.
All right.
Yeah, your
well,
bathroom mirror's gonna be gone, dude.
Adam goes home. There's no mirrors.
They'll all be in Ryan's room.
It might be. Who knows?
That would be
And
terrifying.
anyone who has horses, watch out. I'm coming for them. But anyway, what do you say we reel this one in?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. It's good up.
Good
Good up.
episode, y'all.
Hope you have a happy, spooky season.
Thanks for
And
having me.
You're welcome, Jeff. Thanks for being here. Thanks for literally being super clutch last
Jeff's in
minute.
the corner. He
Oh,
said, "Thanks
man.
for having me."
Oh,
Shout
man.
out to Billy Graham.
Yeah, shout out Billy Graham.
See you on the next one.
Love him. Watch your horses and hold them. See ya.
Bye.